How would you best describe your style?
Well, it's like a urban underground thingy. You know, it's unique. I don't know. Well, I grew up, you know, in Tampa, Florida, and it's like a lot of hip hop going on there. But I don't, you know, I don't consider myself doing hip hop. It's like a different sound. I think it's like more London, probably because I'm always over here and like listen to you guys' music or whatever. Yeah, but my sound is like underground urban.
You have a very original approach to your music and your self-image, which is shown in your videos for Raw Talk and Show My Ass.
Old.
Yeah, and when you make your music videos, do you feel like you want to portray a certain image, or is it just about having fun?
Well, you know, sometimes, you know, I just be myself. It's like natural, and I have fun as well. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and be on a board set or whatever. But yeah, I have fun doing my videos, and I just be myself.
Speaking of your music videos, Stupid Pretty was shot under the streets of London.
Yeah.
Yeah, including.
Hackney.
Yeah, that was. Tell us about how this concept came to be. How you were on public transport, even in phone boxes.
That's so crazy. No, it's like I was with the producer or whatever, and I guess he had someone to like shoot the video for it. And I don't know, it was raining that time as well, so we were just like getting on different trains when it rained, and I just shot it, you know. And then on the bus I shot it like people like staring at me or whatever, and I was just like doing my thing.
Your mixtape, Stupid Pretty, was one of your last mixtapes.
It was the last mixtape.
And it clocked in at 20 minutes. It leaves the listener wanting more.
Yeah.
What was your writing process approach to this particular mixtape?
Well, I don't know. I was just developing, you know, and getting older and getting more mature or whatever. And then I was like writing about, you know, actually the things I really experienced in my life and what I'm going through in my life or whatever. And the Stupid Pretty was my last mixtape because now I just signed to Sony Records. And it's time for me to like actually put out some music, to start selling my music.
What's that like for you being signed to such a massive global record?
It's more better, you know, because things don't seem so messy. It's like, you know, it's like in the right direction and stuff, and then you have a whole team behind you like pushing you, you know.
Let's talk about some of your recent music. Badass was released a few months ago. It's an onslaught of a song. Tell us about the story behind the song. You talk about it being prime time in your time, you're at the finish line. What's the story behind the song?
Well, basically, it's, you know, that song, I wrote that song when I was like 17. Yeah, it's so old, and I don't know, the producer who I wrote the song with or whatever, he just put it like on a up more beat or whatever, and then he just like put it out in English, you know, he put it out or whatever. And I don't know, I was just, you know, talking about like, it's just my time, this like time for like people to hear me, like I'm at the finish line, you know.
This new song that's featuring alongside DJ Fresh and Diplo, what was it like working alongside these guys?
It was really, really boring.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. It was fun.
Okay.
Trust me, it was really fun. And DJ Fresh, he's like a really good producer. You know, he really about business. When it's time to work, he like ready to work. And I actually didn't work with like Diplo, like together. You know, it was like a little email thing or whatever. But with DJ Fresh, I actually worked with him. And you know, it came out really great. You know, because I just signed to my management or whatever, and they flew me over to London, and then that's when I went to Fresh Studio, and we came up, you know, with the plan or whatever. We played the top line to like the record labels, they heard it, and then I went back in the studio to record it.
Let's talk a bit about the music video for this. You're clad as a superhero alongside others with a patch over your eyes. How much fun was this? Because watching it is
it was hard work. This is my first big video like I ever did. You know, I shot it in New York, and it was like 17 hours. You know, I had to get up around 4 o'clock in the morning. I never went through this, and the outfit, it was so hard to put on, and when I took it off, I like had all kind of bruises on me, and it was really fun. You know, I love my superhero. Shout out to them. You know, they was fun. You know, we had really a good time on the set or whatever, and Fresh and Diplo flew down just to get in that little part or whatever, and it was so cool.
One of the most distinct things about you is that you have such a huge following, and to date you've not released an album. Fans and media eagerly anticipate the release of the album. How much are you looking forward to the eventual release of an album?
Probably almost the end of this year or something. Right now, I'm gonna release my new single in August. So maybe the end of this year, going to the beginning of next year, I'll be like releasing my first album. I'm working on my album as well with my single.
What records made you change the way you thought about music?
Well, actually, no records ain't changed me. It's what I've been through. You know, me and my parents went through a struggle. You know, I used to live in a car with my mother. We stayed in the car like for a whole week because my mother lost her job and things was really hard. And my auntie didn't want us to come stay with her or whatever, so my mom had to find a way. And my dad went to prison or whatever, so it was kind of hard.
What kind of influence does your mother play? You mentioned in previous interviews that you want to do this for her, you want to shine and...
Well, what influenced me, you know, I just don't want to see pain in my mother's eyes again.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't want to see her struggle or anything. It's going to make me so emotional, so.
If you could collaborate with any artist, which artist would it be, past or present?
I would collaborate with Tina Turner and Beyonce.
Finally, what's the best live concert you have ever attended?
Well, the Dirty Projectors. They were really good. They like get live in a concert. Yeah.
Dominique, thank you so much for your time. Your stock will no doubt continue to rise. We eagerly anticipate your album. Thank you so much.
Thank you.